that because I don't think we ever did it better.
Oh, wow. Did it sound that good to you?
Came in a little late, but we got it.
Oh, cool.
We got it, though. Good. It's okay. So we had a couple little glitches again. Nothing serious. So we started at about 11:20 instead of 11 today. But it'll be up at 6 o'clock, and it'll be on YouTube by 12 o'clock. We'll upload it as soon as we're done. Another show here at Carmine's Country Corner, coming to you from Bob Smith Toyota. Kim's at the helm, keeping the ship away from the rocks, which is what we try to do. Gary Swan, you're looking good. How you doing?
Feeling good.
Gary and I are working on a new song. Well, the whole band was working on it. Probably not going to try it today, but that's going to be a Patty Lovelace. I love her, and that's going to be a great song.
You know, we should have it in about 3 or 4 months.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, if I decide to even do it that soon,
Well, if we
that'll
can
be up to
remember.
me. Anyway, so you can stop talking now. Anyway, Paul, I'm going to talk to Paul and the family. How you
Carmine,
doing? What are you doing?
The family is in
Where?
They're in Italy.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Do you love it?
I love it. Who all went?
Colleen, Stephanie, Will, and the kids, Ollie and Isla. And then a whole bunch of Colleen's family went over there for a baptism.
Unbelievable. Italy. What, do you know any special part of Italy?
Gubbio.
I don't know if hey, Marina, if you're watching this show, Gubbio?
I think that's the place.
Well,
But they're seeing a bunch of different, they're going to a bunch of
yeah,
different
but that's
places.
kind of where they
Milan.
land, yeah. Oh,
They're going to a bunch
oh,
of places.
wonderful. Well, that's it. Marina would be interested in that, to talk to your wife about
when
that when she gets home. They should call each other.
That'd be great.
Because she goes every year for 3 months.
Yeah.
Her and Buddy used to go now. She goes for their sister. Anyway, Paul, do another one.
I was trying to tell her. Let's do another one.
We're going to have another one, then we'll get Gary to get going.
No.
Let's do another
Why
one.
don't you give John a mic?
No, I was just doing
He
the
doesn't want to
Italian.
sing.
That was the
You
Italian.
had a choice. Since when do we
Some
get
glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away. Oh, oh, oh. When the shadows of this life have gone,
we're having fun, but I think Brandon thinks it's too loud.
I thought he was getting into it.
Yeah, no.
He was at the
He's
door
very
going-
sensitive. Yeah, he was. Brandon, we love you. He's got his earmuffs on now. He'll feel better.
Good.
Such a good kid. Okay. Yeah, Bob Smith Toyota. I've been still down there at Knott's Farm 4 or 5 days a week doing that. Paula, have you ever heard anything back from them or anything going on?
No.
I'll talk to Dave. Say,
I
Dave,
mean, we talked, and I sent him some stuff. And,
Okay.
And he said, yes, that looks really good.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard a thing since then. So, if it happens, it happens.
if there's any strings down there, I'm going to pull them.
Okay.
And we'll find out, where they are. We'll find out. I went to see Pete Anderson the other night, and Willie down at the Tuning Fork. If y'all get a chance, I'll tell you, they got really good food down there.
Do they?
Yeah, if you want to go out and get something cool to eat,
Now I want to go.
Well, go and you'll get to talk and see Pete and Skip Edwards and Chris Ross on drums and all these great people. And then Willie gets up and does his thing, get a little something to eat. Cody's down there quite a bit now. He's been hanging out there.
All right.
So I went down there the other night, and I went. Real quick story was I went to the lady at the bar, very nice lady. I think her name was Anna, and I said, I'm so hungry. Can I get something to eat? And she said, well, the restaurant just closed. And I said, oh, doggone it. Well, it's okay. I ordered a Coke or something. Talking to Cody. 20 minutes later, Pete takes a break. He comes over. I say hello, and I say, man, I'm so hungry. He says, well, get something to eat. I said, well, I tried, but she said the kitchen was closed. He says, wait a minute. And he comes back 2 minutes later and says, what do you want to eat? And they have these really good tacos there. So I said, well, I think I'll get the tacos. So he goes back and talks to Anna. She comes out from behind the bar. She comes to where I'm sitting with Cody, and she looks at me and says, I didn't know you were going to pull strings on me. And I said, well,
She didn't know who you were.
I told her in a very kidding way, I said, I was thinking about buying the joint so I can get something to eat. I said, but I don't have to do that now. We all laughed. Anyway, great tacos. So I don't know what Pete did, but she went back in the kitchen and I got my tacos. It was great. Anyway, we get on a tuning fork, Lightning Willie and Pete Anderson. And it's a lot of fun down there. All right.
Remember when it used to just be Pete Anderson?
Oh yeah, over at the Moose Lodge for years.
It's always just Pete Anderson.
Yeah. Now they're kind of buddies and they build it together, I guess.
Yeah.
I think Willie goes on first, does like 30 minutes, and then he gets down, and then Pete does his thing with his boys.
I love them both.
It's all. Oh, I do too. They're great guys. What do you got? Outside of a cold.
I like to drink a bottle or two of champagne before I get here. I'm gonna do a Buck Owens tune.
I love Buck.
It's called Act Naturally.
Yes, sir.
And the key is C, I hope.
Yesterday,
We'll find
that's
out when
Buck
you start
Owens singing
singing.
45. Did you know that?
We're gonna know in a
Yesterday
minute.
by the Beatles. Because his song's on the B side.
You want to pick that? There. You want to do that?
That one?
Yeah, I'm just asking for mine.
What? You mean walk down on 5 like
Yeah,
it
you
does?
do that little genre.
One, two, one. Well, I bet you I'm gonna
Anyway, good song. Maybe I'll do one.
Yeah.
That's a career ender right there, that last one I did. Not the last time I lost a major gig on a faux pas.
Yeah, you see, like, it's like working at the restaurant, you hear the dishes crash, you go, oh, there's a job opening.
Yeah, well,
It's like you hear that song, go, oh, there's a job
that guy's
opening.
on his way home after he cleans up the mess he made. Oh, well.
No, I'll tell you a quick story. I was the music director for the Shirelles, and we were playing a 4th of July concert, big concert, and the drummer forgot the beginning of one of their hits. He had to come in, and everybody's standing there waiting, and the drummer just like got the deer in the headlights look. And that was my last Shirelle gig.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, the first one to go was the music director.
Oh, really? I always thought it was the drummer, kind of like a
The Shirelles, I played with them once years ago, in the 60s.
First place you're gonna look.
Anyway,
You're gonna sing one now, Carmine,
Yeah, I'm
in case you
gonna
forgot. I was wondering why my boot was
about here. Going out on the highway, listen to the big trucks whine. Going out on that highway, listen to the big trucks whine. That white freight line is gonna satisfy my mind. Bad news from Houston, half my friends have died. Bad news from Houston, half my friends have died. Gonna satisfy my mind. That old dog will bite, people they will treat you fine. Old dog will bite, and people they will treat you fine. White freight line is gonna satisfy my mind. Going on the highway, listen to the big trucks whine. Going out on that highway, listen to the big trucks whine. That white freight line is gonna satisfy my mind. trucks whine. Out on the highway, listen to the big trucks whine. And that white freight line is gonna satisfy my mind. Thank you, folks.
And truck songs always make me cry.
You can save that. Anyway, what do you got, Paul? It's a
I
good
have
one.
a very sad country song right here. In the key of D.
Should I change my hat?
No, I like your hat.
I think we'll do it like a soft shuffle.
A soft.
5511 coming in on the 5. In the key of D. 1, 2, oh, 1. When the last breath of life is gone from my body and my lips are as cold as the
We played country on that one there, but
Yeah.
we laid back on that one. What do you got, Swan?
I got something from the
More
other
than
one.
what you just played? Are you kidding?
After I just played, I should just go home right now.
Right
After that performance.
Anybody that wants to leave is welcome to. I'm staying for another 30
Except
minutes.
Kim.
So go ahead, what do you want to do?
Don't rush me. Jeez.
I'll force nobody's doing nothing.
That-
Bob Smith Toyota, downtown Lackawanna, California. Coming to you from Carmine's Country Corner. And my lovely daughter Kim is running the controls. And it was her birthday last week. We had a nice little
Yes.
cake.
I
Everything
didn't
was
get
good.
none of that cake. Did you save me some?
Yeah, that's at home. We're going to bring it to you tomorrow.
You can't believe it. All right.
I didn't get a piece either. I don't know what happened.
I think we should investigate this.
Yeah,
Maybe Magnum's still
I'm with you.
around somewhere.
What do we got here?
This is a tune by Ray Charles.
I love it.
We've never done this tune before, so
Good.
just hang on. Grab your hats
Give
and
me a
hang
key
on.
and I will.
It's in C.
C. Key of C, boys.
Dude, forget that.
Well, you told me when we met your life was awful tame. Then I took you down to Bob Smith's Toyota.
Yeah.
And the whole band knew your name. Oh, baby, I got news for you.
Steve Hunter used to do this song. Steve Hunter.
Something about the story don't ring true. I got news for you. Well, you had a diamond watch. You said it was from Uncle Joe. But when I read the inscription, it said, "Love from Daddy O." Oh, baby, I got news for you. Something about this story don't ring. I got news for you. Oh, baby.
Go Timberland.
Come on, Carmine. late, 'cause you took the wrong express. But when you walked in the room, your lipstick was all a mess. Oh, baby, I got news. Something about your story don't ring true. I got news for you. Some of those notes had never been played.
Very close friend of ours, and Gary remembers this fellow well. Steve Hunter used to do that song all the time. In fact, the first time, well, I'd heard radio years ago, but Steve brought it back, 20 years ago. He died a little while ago, 5 years maybe more. I don't even
Yeah,
know.
probably longer than that.
Longer than that,
I
Paul?
think so.
Yeah, he's been gone
Yeah.
a while. But we played a lot of gigs together. He would come to my upholstery shop and help me. And we'd go down to Newport Beach and do work on like John Wayne's boat, that big 136-foot minesweeper that he had. We'd do a bunch of stuff. And boy, we had a lot of fun down there. Every time we went, we'd go to a restaurant in Newport and I'd buy him lunch. Somewhere nice on the water. I
miss
always
your
treated
boat.
him good.
I miss your boat.
Yeah, I missed my boat too. I had a nice little boat for a while. I raised Kim on it. Kim, how many years? 43 years we had that boat. You were on it every
42.
other Sunday at least. Spent a lot of time on that boat. Catalina, everything. We had a good
I
time.
never got past where we got, but it was fun.
Well, that was right at the tail end of it, and I was and my brother Phil and I were partners in this boat. It was a pretty nice one, and we had it 43 years, and we were just old enough, and our kids were grown, and we weren't using it anymore. It was like kind of a waste, because when you got raising a family, well, you're always down there. Paul was down there a
Yep.
bunch of times.
Many times.
Through the old Archie Francis, all my musician friends, one time or another, would go out and have fun. Anyway, we sold it about 5 years ago, and but I had a separate long time.
We could have gone
Okay.
out, all four of us, and
Oh, we could have
done
fun.
the show on the
Absolutely.
boat.
On the boat. Plug in and play. Hey, let me do another one. We're almost done, folks. I remember the year Clayton Delaney died. They said for the last 2 weeks he suffered and he cried. It made a big impression on me, although I was a barefoot kid. They said he got religion at the end, and I'm glad that he did. Clayton was the best guitar picker in our town. And I thought he was a hero. Used to follow Clayton around. Now I often wondered why Clayton, who seemed so good to me, never took that guitar, made it down in Tennessee. Take a little piano, play. words and I cried. There's a lot of big preachers and they know a lot more than I do. And they could relate the good Lord like so little Dick and twice in a row, and then I forgot what key I was in. All in one song. Now, folks, that's hard to do. Just for a minute.
But we've all done it.
I kept thinking G. When I was playing a solo, you know, sometimes you'll do that. They're so closely related, like I'm hitting this G stuff. I'm thinking, no, I'm in D.
I was
What am I
bragging
doing?
about it. He
Anyway,
actually-
that's all fun. It don't matter.
What
What do we got there, boss? Great song. Who wrote that song? David Allen Coe.
I don't know.
Was it David Allen Coe?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
I think he cut it. I think. I know Merle had a great record on that song.
No,
We got a couple more. We're gonna get out of here. You-
Rodriguez.
Well, Johnny did a really
Johnny
good job.
Rodriguez.
Is that my phone ringing?
Somebody's.
Yeah, let it ring. I'll get it in a minute. Hey,
Could
yeah,
be a
Johnny did it. Johnny
Your
Rodriguez
record
did
company
it.
looking for
Are you
money.
still doing that blues thing on Sundays?
Yeah,
Great. What time are you gonna be down there?
I gotta be there for 4.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, we'll be out in a little bit.
That Johnny Tillotson tune that we used to do.
Oh, okay. Do it. What key is it?
I think it's A. We're gonna try this. If we mess up, go to the refrigerator and get yourself a sandwich.
We're not gonna mess up.
Ah, look at him. I cry myself sleep each night, wishing I could hold you tight. Life seems so empty since you went away.
love that. You know, Johnny actually wrote that song after when his dad died,
Oh,
and
Did
he kind
he?
of wrote it for his father,
Well, it's
but
a-
it never, you know, came off like that.
no, it came off like the girl's gone.
Yeah,
These days, it could be the guy.
yeah.
girl's gone and she left.
But
her
you know,
checkbook.
you know, like this guy said. There's a guy on YouTube or somewhere. He said, so I just got married. He said I married a woman. He said I'm from the old school. I thought that was funny. Anyway,
An old-fashioned guy.
Yeah, I'm just, you know. Anyway, what am I laughing about? Yeah. Now you worked with Johnny for how many years did you work with him?
On and off, probably about 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Great guy.
one time I was, he was thinking about hiring me to play guitar with him.
Yeah.
John Beelen played with him. Did
Yes,
you play
John.
when John played with him?
No,
You guys never crossed.
we never did. Not there.
Well, I met Johnny Tillison
Yeah.
at the Palomino Club. And he was looking at me and he was looking at Nom Cass
Mm-hmm.
to hire one of us maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And he talked to both of us. But I don't think Nom got the gig. And
Yeah.
he never heard me play because I never got that far.
Yeah.
I kind of walked away from it. But yeah, John Beelen called me and said, hook up with Tillotson.
Johnny,
Well, I'll
they were
have to-
very close.
I'll have to apologize
There's a
because
kid right there.
I didn't remember that you played with him,
Yes,
so
sir.
sorry about that.
No
Yeah,
problem.
that's
That's
okay.
all right.
How much time we got? Let's do one. You know what, folks? We did a lot of talking. This kind of a laid back thing. We're doing it like 11 o'clock in the morning, so it's a little bit of a shift. But I want to thank you all for watching. We had a good audience last week. Push like and share if you're watching us on Facebook, and if you see it on YouTube, please push subscribe. And that helps the show out a lot. It broadens our audience and brings more people. And I'm going to start having guest artists again here pretty quick. I think I haven't had it in a month or so because I've been so busy between this and working down at Knott's.
That'll be good because Gary's getting tired of singing all these songs.
Well, you know, he sings so good. I don't mind him singing the whole show if he wants to. And then you always do a great job. So we're going to do one more and call it a night, but we love you. Keep watching the show. We're having a lot of fun. We'll talk to you soon. Paul, you close.
Okay.
Jump a line on 5.
Let's do Rolling My Sweet Baby's Arms.
What key?
Kidgey.
Okay. folks. See you next week. Don't be late.